time to meet the visiting New Orleans Pelicans. At guard, Josh Richardson. At forward, Herbert Jones. At center, Jonas Valanciunas. At guard, CJ McCollum. At forward, Brandon Ingram. It's time to meet the starting five for your Denver Nuggets. Starting at shooting guard, number 5, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At power forward, number 50, Aaron Gordon. At forward, number 1, Michael Porter Jr. At guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At center, number 15, he's got jumps, Nikola Jokic.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jones. Then there's Richardson. Then there's McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Launches a 3, and Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he likes to work at the top of the key a lot, but when Ingram gets to the corner, he shows you he's capable.
And it's Gordon missing with Jokic. I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Murray. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. There's Porter with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Here's McCollum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And there's a foul on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter. Here
in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shoots Gets off the step back, and there's Murray on the assist by Jokic.
Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Caldwell Pope left side. Valanciunas grabs the board. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there. Not allowing the defense to slow him down.
To the paint. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Goes to
7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. For 3, Richardson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and they're wasting no time getting those 3 points back.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Porter in the corner. There's Gordon with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
second team foul.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
And he nails the third. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
For 3, Ingram. And another 3 for New Orleans.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Murray against McCollum. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Gordon. From downtown. Pelicans pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Murray outside. tries from 16. From deep. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jokic just got his second bucket of the game to go.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
Here's Richardson. Again, the Pelicans score.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Murray with it. Now defended by McCollum. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now, here's Jokic. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Valanciunas. He can't get that one. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
What time is it? It's t-shirt time!
The Nuggets trail by 7. I'm taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Down low, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Love some PG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
New Orleans leading by 5. For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you, and you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of the condition.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
First one falls for him.
And Josh Richardson, continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the two-guard spot.
And Richardson drops them both.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Al Richardson following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And Josh Richardson hits from deep. Richardson's got 10 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murray right side, looking to end the run, and no good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. The Nuggets shooting 42% to begin this game. Caldwell Pope with it, now guarded by Ingram. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. On the 3 off target.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The Nuggets trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No one covering. He's got 5.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help him.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Nance. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Smith outside. Rebound by Marshall.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Alvarado. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Pelicans leading by 15. Teardrop shot. Good work there as it goes. Alvarado's got 5 now.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the inside. Here's Najee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Alvarado passes to Daniels. Over Smith. Again, the Pelicans score.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And it goes down 2 points.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Lets it go from the wing. Daniels, no good.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
New Orleans leading by 18. The outside leaner, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Smith, takes it inside, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The leaner, down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. 1:11 left to play here in the first. To the middle. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. Bryant with a screen for Smith. And Denver again with the bucket.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets. And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
And finished off by Brown.
What a look from Smith there. Ish with the dish.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Shoots over Bryant. Nance, no good. Now here is Smith. He has 6. With 4 seconds on the clock, Nance with some nice D. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Your Nuggets.
Pelicans lead by 16. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for DJ.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Here's Jackson on the court right now. Second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got C.J. McCollum, and it's Marshall in at the 4. Porter kicks to Green. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Now here's Jackson. They kick it out to Green. Bryant trying to free himself up. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Cullen passes to Murphy. Lets it go from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And a wide-open look for Porter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Valanciunas, good.
Assisted by C.J.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Jackson passes to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Bryant dishes to Brown. Back to Bryant. Outside for Jackson. This one for 3. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bryant's a tough guard when he gets outside of the key. He's got great touch.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74. Shoot 2.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon comes in for Jeff Green, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Bruce Brown.
I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big, helps stretch out the offensive opportunities. Because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
14 feet away. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
It's good.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Outside Jackson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Pelicans leading by 14. Cullen passes to Richardson. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Inside, here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
From the wing, again, the Pelicans score.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Time to fire off some t-shirts. 1-1.
Making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Now Jackson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Jokic has a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the pass to Jones. Over Porter. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray's checked in for Denver.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Outside Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And it's in there. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Jones. Over Porter. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by McCollum. Jones has got his first 2 points. The Nuggets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Caldwell Pope with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Porter, no luck. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
For 3, Murray. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking the plum out of the hole.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And the basket by Jones.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here is Murray. He's got 8. Takes a step back. Jokic kicks to Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand on.
Richardson outside. That's good. Basket number 5 and a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Richardson getting up on that shot there. Solid at elevating over the top of the defense, especially deep inside.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense a step slow, as you can see the result.
Now a timeout called by New
The Pelicans
Orleans.
call timeout.
He's checked in for Denver. Smith comes in for Porter. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nance comes in for Valanciunas. And Daniels subbed in for Herbert Jones. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They led the game at one point by 20. The 18-footer is right on the mark. McCollum's got 19 points.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
There's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Richardson, and there's the drive. Second chance effort, and Ingram lays it in. He's got 23.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
McCollum against Smith. Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. Here's
Man, fans love to listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's McCollum. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Smith against McCollum. Outside for Murray. Off target from outside.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
Jokic with the bucket.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Richardson the pass to Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And while it's in Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
The first one falls.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Brown in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Both free throws, good for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Murray, the pass to Smith. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Najee. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, fans, let's get up and get loud and welcome the show-stopping, move-drumming Nuggets Breaker!
And he's checked in for Murray. The Pelicans making a switch here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Marshall. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Nance driving to the basket, and Nance slams it in.
Agility from Larry Nance Jr., so that helped out.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Smith with it. 6 points for him. Brown wide open. He fired. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 9 assists now tonight. Pulls up from the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Nance has got 6 in the quarter.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
Here's Smith. And the wide open shot from Green. Pelicans with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Marshall. Another one falls for New Orleans. The Nuggets trail by 16. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Nuggets score. New Orleans has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Marshall. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Smith inside. Comes up empty down low. Now here is Murphy. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat out awesome.
Defensively, man, no one knows what to do with this guy. Do you double him? Do you triple team him? How far do you go? Like, Shaq used to have that problem, Ernie.
Yeah, they used to quadruple team him, didn't they? Didn't they, big fella?
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Here's Murray. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Passes it to Jokic. Fires the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ingram. That one doesn't drop. And the Nuggets going the other way. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Good on the triple.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
On the wing, Porter. And another miss by Denver.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Nuggets have gone 0 for 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. It's Porter outside. That one, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Over Gordon. Nice shot from the wing. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Jokic, number 1. 4th, Jonas Valanciunas.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
On defense, New Orleans. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with his screen on Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Denver, no good. Here's New Orleans. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He just takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Josh Richardson. Caldwell Pope, and again, Denver no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 23.
Well, sometimes CJ, just with movement alone, finds himself in the right spot, and this time picks up a couple of garbage points.
Murray, good.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
Here's Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Richardson's got 16 points.
D's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time, he gets it done from the mid-range.
Not loose. Valanciunas with the ball, outguarded by Murray. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
To the inside. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Yes, that goes in. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, even though he's slightly built, Richardson does play a physical game. Remarkable how much contact he absorbs.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Richardson. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gordon kicks to Porter. The pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And then Jones with the jam.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Denver calls timeout. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Marshall, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Here's Murray, 14 points for him. Out to the right wing. Jokic, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Marshall. Again, the Pelicans score.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Jokic with a screen on McCollum. Murray kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 14 points for the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Quarter passes to Murray. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another 3 for Denver.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Goes up on the wing, and it's good for 2. Ingram's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Jackson against Jones. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's averaging 20 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
There's Green with the 3. No good on the shot. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Jones from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Marshall. Again, the Pelicans score.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
So it's Denver now, following the score by New Orleans.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Jackson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Green, no luck. McCollum against Jackson. McCollum passes to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 42 points for Brandon Ingram.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Najee. Offline with his 3. And here are the Pelicans. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And he gets it to go. Ingram's got 44.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Jackson. Bryant with a screen on McCollum. Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Jackson against McCollum. And Bryant slams it in.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Here's McCollum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
His first personal foul. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
At the line for the
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
They throw good. McCollum.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Najee, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Baseline jumper. Jump shot is good that time. Ingram's got 48.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Pelicans foul. Alvarado.
New Orleans making some changes here. Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for C.J. McCollum.
Pelican substitution. Murphy. Daniels.
1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Green. Lets it go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Alvarado's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Murphy. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so Green will bring it up for Denver. Jeff Green on the wing. And another miss by Denver.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Denver shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Pass to Smith. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the big man playing big. You like when a guy like Thomas Bryant imposes his size on the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Bryant. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Marshall's checked in. Both free throws good for Bryant. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Alvarado passes to Nance. Over Bryant. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Smith dishes to Bryant. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Alvarado. 2 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here are the Pelicans with the ball on the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Larry Nance, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Here's Smith. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Smith. Braun. Off target from 3-point range. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. They get it back. In the corner, Nance with it. Over Jackson. Nance, no good. And so here's Denver. Pass to Smith. Down low, here's Jackson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Denver shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Snatched away. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jackson looking around. Outside, Jordan. Smith kicks to Green. Back to Smith. Pops it up for Jordan. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. On the wing, Nance. Guarded by Jackson. Fade away. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Outside Jackson. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Jackson. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Drawn. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Alvarado drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Rebound by Marshall.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
From deep 3-point range. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson kicks to Smith. Passes it to Jordan. Outside Jackson. The 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Smith. And it's Alvarado missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the 3-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. McCollum. Over Smith. McCollum, no good. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Murphy with the steal. Here's Marshall. And the Pelicans miss again. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Down low. Murphy with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. From past the arc. Murphy can't hit. Denver shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Jackson passes to Smith. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Please give a big round of applause for Ingram Jr.
The pass to Murphy. Over Green. And the shot is long. The Nuggets now on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And here's Jackson. He dishes it to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal
That one
foul.
on Nance.
Well, the D cannot handle DJ right now. A gigantic guy on the inside who's going to get those calls most of the time.
And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved. Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Murphy. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Haji's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Green outside. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Marshall from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Haji's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Daniels inside the line. And the Pelicans miss again.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
For 3, Marshall sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3.
Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Jordan a screen on McCollum. Haji, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
A 3 from McCollum. A 3-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 29 in the game.
An outstanding 3-point shooter. You got to chase McCollum off those corners.
Jackson in the corner. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And here are the Nuggets now. And the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Smith kicks to Jackson. Jackson missing again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Smith outside. Going inside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
McCollum, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Smith. And the layup falls. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
The Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jackson dishes to Smith. It's up a 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Chalk up 2 there. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, play him to take the drive, and you're backing up. He's good enough to stop right there and pull up for the easy jumper.
Smith, the pass to Jackson. They get it again. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here is Smith following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Smith the pass to Najee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're in front by 20. 46 seconds left in the game.
Denver, you're not in the breaker.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jordan. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the basket by McCollum.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Smith finds Jackson. Here's Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
McCollum, no good. That's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Smith with the basket on the assist by Jackson. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Smith. McCollum, no good. Jackson with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.